Welcome back to Brighter Shores. We've been carving dice knickknacks for 24 hours. 21.5 jars of them. So, like, one more take here for the actual full 24 hours. 64,000 XP, though, in bone right here. That's a level 52. Can now fabricate 256 to 505 javelins. The spear is destined to be thrown away. Fortunately, I can't actually use that. Not the right class. But it will be helpful for the thing that just got added. Last time, we finished every quest in the game. And then, literally the day after, a new quest was added to the game. It is the Zata Pajra Beast. 6 stars in the mine here. Kind of perfect. Requires somewhere in the 60s of Bonewright, Blacksmith, and Stonemason. That's gonna get those all up to a nice level. Currently all in the 50s, so potentially some amount of training required. Really depends on exactly what level we need in all of them. It should be reasonably doable, since every 24 hours worth of just waiting around doing stuff, basically given the 2 levels still. If that is a trend that continues into higher levels. Need these for anything? Nope. We're gonna sell them. Let's sell them. Trade, sell, all the, well, not the ribs, we need those later. Sell the knickknacks. A bit of money. Below 5 gold, that's okay. And deposit, the rest of this goes in the bone box. This one. That'll work. Bone box. I've been doing those knickknacks for a few more days here. Okay. Let's go see where we can start this quest. Can start this quest by talking to Blunkster at the stonemasonry room. That's down this way. That is a teleport to the mine southwest angle. Also look around in the mine here for new areas. Not the big map here. So why not? There's an area off the marketplace. Area off the podium cave. Off this way. Up higher in the mines. Presumably going to be all contained to the mine area. These are like the new areas for this quest. We already finished everything in here. So we should, in theory, be able to get through here. Get that sorted out. I'll be right. No problem. Back to here, stone cave. Stone masonry room. Alright. Let's get information about what first levels we're gonna need. Or see how long it takes us to have a required level for it. Might end up just being make 3 things for the pillars here. That's what the level requirements are gonna be. We'll see. Blunkster. Oh, stressful times. Tell me about it. I shall. My husband, Wobleg, spends all day with his friends hunting the Zatapajra beast. I wish he'd come home. They all need to come home. They're needed here. What on Adathria is a Zatapajra beast? It's a legendary creature which is said to live in the old tunnels. I'm not sure it even exists. Maybe I could persuade them to come back? If you could, that'd be great. Last I heard, Wobbling and his friends were camped by the Aperture to the Beyond. Sounds an exciting place. Mostly just looks like a hole in the wall. It's somewhere to the east of here, beyond an outside hollow. In this hollow? I suppose so. Let's go see. Somewhere to the east of here, beyond an outside hollow. This is the outside hollow. Alright. Specifically named places are specifically named. There you go. Let's head through here. Beyond and outside hollow. There's some aggressive enemies in here that it's fine. Just run past them. And if it's a problem, we just press the stop being in combat button. There's a skeleton. Run past the skeletons. They're level 44 and they're still aggressive. Wild stuff. Map updated. Forsaken access tunnel. Okay. Nothing in here. Got some webs. I don't know if the quest said anything about combat levels of anything in here. Not really. No highest level foe. Maybe no combat involved. Interesting. Skilling quest or something. Here is the Aperture to Beyond. Yeah, Apple Cores. And these guys. Dinko, Lamok, Grob, and Wobleg. Morning. Is it morning? I assume so. But we've been here so long, I completely lost track of time. What are you guys up to? We're hunting the Zatapajra Beast. What is a Zatapajra Beast? The Zatapajra is a ferocious, hideous beast. It has the body of a pig. It has green, sticky tentacles on its back. It has an orange mane and trapezoid-shaped scales. Wild. Mostly you seem to be standing around. That's mostly what hunting involves. The Zatapajra Beast's life cycle involves it sometimes emerging from this hole. This hole? This hole. So the tales say. Talk about something else. Wobleg, your wife wants to know when you'll be back. When we've caught the Zatapajra Beast. Okay. Why is it so important that you catch this beast? For the glory. We will be seen as heroic goblins. Plus, we consulted Scubby the Vague and asked if it was an important thing for us to achieve. She said yes. I'm the diviner now, not Skabu, and I say it's no longer important. I'm not sure that makes sense. If the bones have foretold something, that means it's going to happen. Not sure it can then change. Doesn't sound like you're a real diviner. It's not something they'd suggest. Yeah, we'll trust Skabu rather than some newcomer. Right. I'm gonna have a word with Skabu. Skabu the diviner. Let's dump it over this way. Go back to the southwest. Want some apple cores? No. We're gonna go try to pick up those apple cores? No. To the diviner's area. Okay. Cave of the Future. It's right here. Right where we're going. Did some divination down in here previously for training. That's alright. We'll just walk into this cave area. Sure looks open. Open it with my face. Cage cavern. Okay. Nothing in here whatsoever. Awesome. We can get something to put in there or something. We will see. Scaboo. The Vague. With our bones here. Can you tell Wobleg and his friends to stop hunting the Zatapajra Beast? Why would I want to do that? The bones said it'd be a good idea. You are not experienced enough in the ways of bones to question my reading. You little 67 bone rate. Talk to Skabu about her prediction. 67 bone rate. Alright. We need to just go get a little tiny bit better here. Yeah. I'm not even just a little tiny bit. 52 to 67, so. We're gonna do some cryptic and enigmatic divination along the way here. Also build some skeletons. In total, that's not actually going to use up any more resources. We are going to need to get some knowledge points. We'll see if I want to do anything about that. We could technically go do some of these skills for the quest to get knowledge points, but it's not really great for that. Between having to use up materials and lose money, probably be better off just going and doing some gathering. Might be a swell plan. Anyways, we can go get our bones back out for making more dice. Purchase enough more. Try not to overdo the amount of bones we purchase, preferably. Don't have to spend too much extra money. But it should be good. And we'll do that. And then the next things, and all of that, to a little 67 bone right. Here we go. 23.5 hours of dice. 21 more and 63,000 XP. That is all 54 bone right. Can now fabricate a 266 to 525 club. Big stick for bashing things, which we can't use. That's alright. Okay. Now, it's going to be the last day of dice. So we'll sell these dice, get enough bones. Try not to get overly many bones, because that's not helpful. So, let's go sell. Just the dice. Yeah. All the dice. Should have some bones still in storage from last time. Want to get the roughly 21.6. And sell back any excess bones. Shouldn't be too many excess, in theory. Sheep ribs, drawn. We got 21 points. We got 3.38. So we get that to 21.38. That's fine. Don't need an extra one to waste that much. It's gonna be plenty of XP anyways. Sheep, ribs here. Not gonna auto buy that many. It's not the right amount. Having 23 of this is not necessary. Unfortunately, we also can't buy partial. So 13.3. 21.3. That'll work. Okay. We definitely need to buy these bones because we're not going to be getting 117 in this anytime soon. Alright. I'll take care of that. 23 hours, 20.5 jars, 61,000 XP. Well, that's enough. Level 56 bone rate. Now perform cryptic divination. The patterns in the bones are definitely indicating something. Something is my favorite. Anyways. Let's see here. Go sell off all the dice and the rest of this sheep rib. It's now useless. It's now useless. Trade, sell all. Amazing. And the divination spot is down here. Mine southwest. Should have the knowledge point for this. Yep. The rewards, knowledge point. The only one on the list here. Divination. Get it. Now we can. If we look at bone right stuff here, passives, this is gonna be good for 2 days, looks like. 2 levels per day, 2 days. We get this, which we're gonna need knowledge points for. We'll think about what we're gonna do for knowledge points after this here. Wrong day for that. Cryptic divination. We talk to Scapu when we have 67. Working on it. Let's see how cryptic we can be. Now that the river water has gone funny, should we guard our precious well? Bones say no. Fill my bones, the answer is... The bridge should only be crossed when you come to it. Cryptic. Amazing. And there's the XP. 24 hours of cryptic divination. That is 71,000 XP and 65 silver. It's not quite 1-to-1, for whatever reason. That is level 58 bone rate. Can now fabricate a 286 to 545 light crossbow. Somewhat angry bow, this light crossbow. Well, that's alright. Let me just keep on doing this. Almost 24 hours of cryptic divination. 70,000 more XP, 65 silver. Not bad. That's a little 60 bone rate. Now assemble rugged Triceratops skeletons. Looks dangerous. They say Triceratops was a herbivore. Amazing. Except we can't do that, because we don't have a knowledge point to use on that. So instead, we're going to go do one for passive blacksmith we need to do. It needs Firefly Shrinerium, 70 miners, so we don't have any of that. Are we going to get miner up to 70 here? Probably not. 64. We're close enough that that would almost be worth it to get that, What is Stonemason doing? Gray Limestone Bowls. It's from Gray Limestone. Shocker. That's at 60. We should have some Gray Limestone. Let me go figure that out. Stone situation. Stone store. Let's face the camera the right way. Goodness. So we need some Gray Limestone. Everything should be good. Right? Till 62 at least. Alright. Stone bank. Do we have Gray Limestone? Limestone. Gray Limestone. Perfect. Take it. Use it. Amazing. That'll do nicely. Stoneworks bench. Yeah, I think we're going to probably need to look through the upcoming levels of this. See if we want to do some more miner training. Because that could be getting us the things we need at level appropriate levels. Quest is requesting 60 to 69 in all three of these. We'd have to get the bones from somewhere else, which we're not going to do. It's already too high level. But maybe some stuff for these could be okay. Do this for now. 24 hours of gray bowls. Limestone edition. 21.5 boxes of bowls and 73,000 stonemason XP. That's good enough for level 60 stonemason. Now fabricate a 296 to 555 stone chunk shield. You can actually use that. Check a stone to hide yourself behind. Except, of course, we don't have combat 296, so that's a different thing. Anyways, we got all these stone bowls. Let's sell these at the stoneware shop over here. Store the rocks for later. Deposit all. Sell these. And then start working on getting some knowledge points. So we're gonna need them. Go work on our lowest skill, I think. Gatherer. Could be good. Alright, who's got the stone stuff? You? Sell the stone bowls. For that, it's back over 5 gold. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking just manually train some gatherer here. We're gonna get cracked femur shards. I don't need for anything. That would be for bone stuff. Let's see the cards and stuff. We haven't even made all these. Look at the levels. Cracked femur shards. We don't have them because we needed them for these. Not too worried about it. And passive for this was bugs. Which were level 53 alchemy stuff. That's kind of where we are. So technically that's worthwhile to train on the passive right now. To save us from having to get those. Maybe do something else then. In terms of active training, this is getting us more gray limestone. Just for the 56 stonemason, which is what we were doing. That's gonna last longer, so we can't really do that because we went at that. The question of what is worth actually doing for active and passive training. Where things line up, whether it's worth doing or not. Bugs are for the potions, though. would want to get that. So one more day of that. Ancient brass coins. What if that's for anything? That could just be money. If that's just money, it's not even a problem. We do one more day of this, one more day of bowls. Let's get this to another spot here. I think that might be a good plan. I don't think ancient coins would be for actually any purpose. Eggs, sheep rims. This is also all changing soon. I think if we do another day of bowls and then some bugs, that'll get us to a point where we can actually want to do stuff correctly. What are we making these out of? Gray limestone. 20.5. We go by one more. I think some 20 sometimes come over that day. Yeah. We'll buy one more of this to make the most of the gray limestone for right now. Or something like that. So at 62 we get the next thing here. We might actually need that. Is that the stones? Gray limestone. Almost 10 silver for that. My goodness. And that's why we want to go and get the stuff ourselves when we can. Saves a lot of money. Okay. So we'll make these bowls. We'll go do some bugs. We just need to look at all the different things that require things and where we get them and what levels everything is. Especially for later, so we need to keep on working on these stuff in the mine here. We'll get there. 22 hours, 48 minutes of bowls, 20.4. So we still have an extra rock we didn't need to buy, unfortunate. 69,000 XP. That's level 62 stonemason. Cow, chisel, pink soapstone figurines. Pink soapstone makes for a more striking figure. Now, the next question on that is, do we have any pink soapstone? Where do we get that? Mining, passive. Pink soapstone at 65. We should probably do some mining here. But that now means that this gray limestone is useless to us. Gonna get half the experience. It would be more value to sell it back. This is 6.4. This is 6.4. It's same. So we get half an experience waiting a bit over an hour, or just not do that. I think we're gonna go for not do that. Trade, sell all. Limestone back to you. It's also the medium price. We don't even get that. The selling price is less. And sell the bowls. Not too worried about it. Okay. What are we doing now? We had a plan. Need stuff. What are we doing? We're doing stone masonry. We need to get that unlocked. We're doing mining, passive, gray limestone. Or we're going to do... Yeah, we're going to do this. Do 32 or it's useless. Alright. Slothful bugs. This will for the 53 alchemists which we currently have, so it's technically useful. Located in Central Crossroads. Right next to the portal stone. How convenient. Alright. Forest Central. Okay. This should put us in a position where we can make use of this. Get levels. Get some knowledge points. We definitely have quite a few we're going to need to get here. Could also just do it in really easy skills, like chef or something. Depends what our goals are here. Really, mostly just working towards this quest, but doing any of the mine skills actively, probably not the best plan. Let's get these bugs here. Should be pretty good. Get full double loop here. 2 levels per day. That'll work. I already got one of these bugs previously. The active, I'm at 30. What's that now? Over here in the Wolves Den. I want to run over there, get that active experience. First time bonus thing. Probably just get to 32. Just assuming that that coin is just going to be something we can sell. And that we don't need to worry about it. Or whatever. 24 hours of slothful bugs. Fills our 21.6 jars and 43,000 XP. That is level 32 gathering. Now gather brass ancient coins. Brass coin dedicated to Oswald of Kren. And these coins' only use is selling. And so, we can instead just sell whatever else we pick up. So that'll be good. Okay. 1, I'm gonna go store this in a storage rift. And then 2, we need to see what we want to actively pick up here. Well, something that's near enough to a storage rift. Our life's convenient. Less unnecessary work running around. And the higher level thing, presumably the higher XP. It's also just calculate how far it is from teleports and storage rifts and everything though, so. Let's gather whatever. It's gonna be fine. Not super worried about the experience, more the knowledge points, which we'll get in general. These are at the Wolves Den and the Gnarled Path, which run through these shades to get to the storage rift. Could slow us down if we get into combat, but ultimately it's okay. Femur shards. I don't have the card for those. That's alright. I guess we'll head up that way. Could teleport to the Hope Forest North. Get us somewhat closer here. I think we were relatively good at running past shades without being disturbed. It's also in 2 different rooms, that's fine. It's mostly how it works. Let's see what we can do here. You stay over there. Oh, you're also trying to attack. You're not gonna get me. Luckily, we're not trying to pick up the stuff that's in here. Alright. Yeah, Femur Shard here, here, and here. And in the corner. And the bonus first time XP. Lovely. There should be more Femur Shards in this room. We can do this until 35. And then we can do other things. Let's see where they are here. Also got these wolves, that's fine. Femur Shard. And some more to the north here. So that is a cycle of 8. That's acceptable. Let me just get past the shades, put it in the storage rift here, run back and forth. Okay. Well, that should get us some knowledge points. Well, that should get us some progress here. Because we need to get the brass ancient coin, the rugged Triceratops skeleton, the pink soapstone figurines, and technically we also storing up another 2 for later would also be good. But that would at least get us started here. Continuing things. So we'll just go with getting the 3 for now. And that'll last us at least long enough to do some more of this afterwards. Perfect. 200%. Activate 2 things. Eventually these cost more than 1 knowledge point each. It's a level 200 though, so we're not close to that. Unlock these. And then get some more. And here is level 35 Gatherer. White Clover. Not particularly lucky Clover. So there's that. Well, that would be somewhere here. What is at Fern Junction lumber clearing? Down this way. There is a storage rift nearby there, so we can go grab some of those. Get a full inventory of this, though. I don't actually need to go get it. We can see what it's used for, I guess. Determine if that's something we would like to have more of here. As it currently stands, we're getting these femur bones, which are possibly used in bone right at some level, making something. It's not as descriptive compared to some of the other things. Look at the info page. It's like 0 to 85. So at some point in there, it's used for making something. That's pretty much it. Let's go to Central. There we go, 200% knowledge point. Teleporting. We'll get the Scepter figurines, have another 100% ready to go for later. That'll be good. Alright. We'll store these bones. Go grab, I guess, one white clover since we're here. Go get, see what it's used for. Run past some stuff. Another situation if we want to get the clover would be running past stuff. Possibly even a further run here. That. Fern Junction. Ah, it's down this way. Okay. That's not bad. That's only the one room across here. Just need to run past some Wendigos. And then just activate automatically the leave in a few seconds option. Yep. Alright. White Clover. Well, this is bonus. Save this knowledge point. Used for level 77 potions. Strength Crown A. Not one we were going to use. That's alright. So we can keep on getting more knowledge points here. Still all the way until 40. Also get the first time bonus for this. What's over there? Meh, more about that later. For now, we're going to head back to, I guess, more bone right. Technically 60 might be enough for the quest. Should start the quest at some point here. Because it's 60 to 69 in these. Presumably not just 60. Did we even start it? Nope. Well, we should start with one that isn't 60, which I guess is Blacksmith. Okay. Or not. I don't even know if we have those things. Let's go do bone right. That'll be fine. 22 hours of rugged Triceratops skeletons for 71,000 XP and 67 silver. Well, that's good for level 62 bone right. Can now fabricate a 306 to 555 wooden square shield. A right-angled rhombus that we can't wield. Anyways, didn't show the skeleton here. There it is. Got the first time XP the first time. Now we just make it. Look at it, all these bones are just for the same things. Whole piles of stuff here. Yeah, we can keep doing this. Ta-da! 23 hours of Triceratops. 73,000 XP. 69 silver. Last level, 64 bone right. Can now perform enigmatic divination. Okay. Stop us there. And was that exactly what we needed here? Quest. Zetapajra Beast. 67 bone right. That's what we need for special divination. Okay. Well, we can make that happen. Knowledge point available. Enigmatic divination. There you go. Now we can do that. Okay. That'll be good. We're out of knowledge points. We don't have anything else we need to spend one on right now. Can easily get from 64 to 67 here. That's just another section. Let's go that way then. And then we're gonna also be right where we need to be once we actually get this. Because we need to talk to the person that's just in the divination room. We're just not divination enough for it. Yeah. There we go. 67 bone rate. We are 64. So it's gonna still take a little bit here. That's okay. First, enigmatic divination. Decent, prudent, observant, wise, shrewd divination, prescient, uncanny, precognizant, prophetic divination. Should get slightly better at throwing bones on this table here. Whether our answers actually change at all is a different question. Let's see if we're a little bit more here. Should I learn to swim? Well, let's see. The great truth of my bones is... It is as the wolf howls in the forest. Yes? 1000 XP for that. Alright. Let's see what this card says here. You can divine secrets from the bones, but aren't so good at putting them into words. Patterns of the bones are definitely indicating something. It's a little bit better. So somewhat faking your divination prowess at the moment. You're just starting out as a diviner. Now we're making progress. We can divine secrets from the bones. We're just not good at putting them into words yet. Just need to keep practicing. Get more experience. And they're also paying us to do this, so I will take it. 23 and 43 for 84,000 and 73,000. It's essentially 73,000 copper, all that. Well, that is level 66 bone right. Can now fabricate a 326 to 575 quarterstaff. This is a quarterstaff. What does a full staff look like? But still can't use those. Bone stuff. We got rock stuff. 23 hours, 24 minutes, 83,000 XP, 72 silver. Have a lion tomorrow? Hard to say. Look at our level up here. Is 68 bone rate, 336 to 595 recursive bow, or recurve bow. Recurve bows limbs naturally curve backwards for added oomph. There you go. Well, that is enough to talk here. Let's go with the big. Can you tell Wobbleg and his friends to stop hunting the Zatapashra beast? Why would I want to do that? The bones said it would be a good idea. They're doing it too obsessively. Their families and their jobs need them. That is, I suppose, a good reason. I won't contradict the bones. Since my whole life spreading the insights of the bones, I can't recommend ignoring them now. Of course, if they actually caught something, they would return home. They're just waiting by a hole and hoping it could take forever. I'm not convinced anything is going to come out of that hole. I can see that it's quicker to head to your quarry than wait for it to come to you. How can someone do that? Where does the Zatapashra beast live? Good question. It's said to come from the beyond. From beyond what? Beyond the hole, I suppose. The beyond was once part of our goblin settlement, where the most high status goblins lived. How do I get to the beyond? Hard to say. It's mostly known to be beyond the aperture. I can't get through that. There is, in theory, another way. Through the Lost Eagle Gate. We still have keys for the Eagle Gate, but we lost the gate long ago. How do you lose a gate? Things just go missing in this mine. I should have Eagle Gate keys. Can I have one? I think I have one right here. Why, thank you. Oh. Goblins will come here, and they're worried about the future. They'd like the bones to glimpse a secret or two about what the future holds. Do you see it? Hunter. I'm gonna say I've been everywhere in the mine and seen no Eagle Gate, because I've totally looked around for it. Clearly you haven't been everywhere, because then you would have gotten to the Eagle Gate. The mine is strange. Sometimes people think they know an area well, but one day they notice some passageway or door that I hadn't noticed before. Missing piece in your mental jigsaw of the world you hadn't even realized was missing. It's always worth taking another look. Mysterious. Eagle key. Let's look at it. Looks more like a stone eagle than a key. Yeah, it's fine. It's an Eagle Gate, wherever that might be. Clearly it's some part of the mine I've not ever visited. I'm gonna press the map button to go to the Eagle Gate. Not yet discovered. Fair. Let's open up the big map. Look at the places we haven't been before. Like over here. Is that the only one? Sure looks like it. Through the podium cave it is then. Yay. I have to set this up to be able to get through here. Or we're going to need things to move the podium around. That's also possible. That could be why we need the other skills for this. We will see. Let's get over to the podium cave first here, though. Should be great. Try to avoid the floor tentacles, if at all possible. And it's pretty possible. Okay. Let's see here. Just a place you've never been before. This seems to happen quite often with the quests. New section of the area. Rooms and such. Okay. What can we do here? We can rotate this. This to here. And rotate this. I guess this over to here. We can rotate this. That connects these two. Go over here and rotate this. Gets this to here. I need to reset the puzzle. We had this set up to get to the other end the previous time. Just need to hook it up to go that direction. Rotations. Okay. So what options we have here? Turn this one to get there. Okay. Cross this one, or go to there. That can help. Turn this one. We get across to that. If we get across to there. Turn this one. And rotate that to get over to that one, I guess. Turn this one to here. Turn this one to here. Turn this one to here. That hooks to there. That gets us over to here. Can we turn some more stuff? Make it work better? Get this connected to both of these. Or something. We make a way across here. This can hook to here, can hook to there. Okay. Let's make a permanent bridge to where we need to be here. Since we shouldn't need to go to the rest of this right now. We can avoid having to turn things around every time we need to come back here. Which is likely going to be multiple times. There we go. So here is a gap. Something has tried to board up this entrance. Squeeze. Narrow. Updated. Equal gate. There you go. Use item with equal gate. Equal gate door key. Can't use it on the door. Need to use it in the indentation right here. There you go. Now it's open. Oh, there you go. Ancient pipes room. Alright. We got sockets. We got symbols. We got pipes. Got door over here. Door's locked. Not too surprised. This starts over here. Got some water or something in there. Use mysterious device. Different quest. So that's where this thing fits. Device fits, nothing useful seems to be happening. Something isn't right. Mysterious device. Twist it. Look at this thing before. Twist it. Ah. What's at the intersection of this and this? There you go. Put that in. Hey, there you go. Unlock that. We made some progress. Some of the device things we get through. We take it out. Activate some more stuff. This one is at the axe and bat. Twist that. There you go. Socket that. That floats through there. Okay. So get all the way through here. This one is that honeycomb and scorpion. Twist it. Okay. How many of these are we doing? 8. Alright. Flows further. This one is that Z and spiky circle. Names for images. It's always something. There we go. Yep. This is the axe and eye. Right here. And the water continues further. This one is a square and target. Twist this. Place it. Yep. Circle and wheel. Yep. You pick it up again. Yep. 3-prong and the wheel. Twist it. Socking it. Eightfold repetition. Probably a bit much for this puzzle. The last one is eye and fork thing. Twist it. Place it. Big door. Open it. Flows in. Flows into those chambers. That's enough to lift the door. There you go. Ancient Pipes Room. Complete. Next. Beginning of the Beyond. There's a cave pig. Lives off the plants growing in this area. And a trough. An ancient container. Got some old houses or something. Middle of the Beyond. Okay. We got a fern. Lever. Bracket. Bridge crane candle. Lever fragments. More houses and stuff. And the end of the Beyond. Back of the Beyond. We have a terracotta urn. Grab that. Never know when you might need a terracotta urn. That's what I always say. So this is the Beyond. Neat. I'm gonna pick a fern. Sometimes it requires high levels and things. Not this time. You find a screw pin. It goes in your Zetapacha piece quest inventory. Take these lever fragments. There's some grass up there. These are things. Reach the Beyond, where Zetapacha piece is. Maybe an experienced blacksmith could reforge this lever. What is this a part of? Nope, smash this pot. We got pot fragments. Did you just willingly smash up an antique? How rude. Lever bracket. Need to fix lever. Bridge crank handle. Stuck. Because the lever is stuck. Lever bracket. Fix it. Pin looks like it'll fit in the bracket. You need to lever itself as well. Alright. Just need to fix this here. That's gonna go. We need to go to the blacksmithing area. Okay. This is back this way. Stone stuff. Forge. Do that here. Forge here. Probably these guys' forge. That'd make more sense. I'm trying to reforge this, see what level we actually need. And then work from there. Okay. Goblin Workshop. That should be good. Go and forge this. 67 blacksmith to fix the lever. You got it. Here we know. Do we? That's an update of the quest information. Okay. 67 blacksmith. Alright. So we're here. Currently making Shanirium jewelry. This needs Firefly Shanirium. Level 56. Do we have Firefly Shanirium? This is Firefly Shanirium. We have less than one of it. Alright. So the first bit of getting to level 67. days of this. Firefly Engineering. Alright. Go buy some of that. Are we going to be able to get to Firefly Engineering in mining stuff? That's at 70. We also might need some of these other things too. We're getting close to 70, so we'll be able to get this and it'll be free and be actually useful at this level. So I should probably do that. So we're going to work up into miner for a bit. In like 2 days, we're gonna get to like 74 here. Almost to 65 for that. Some rugged granite if we wanted to. That's way up there. And the passive we're doing is the gray limestone. It's over here. Alright. Let's go get some more gray limestone. Switch between things. And do we have knowledge point? We don't. Okay. Yeah. We should get a knowledge point. Can I get the level right now? Yes. Alright. Go get some knowledge points. From Gatherer. 24 hours of gray limestone. 21.6 of these, 78,000 miner XP. Miner XP, whatever. 66 miner. Can now mine pink soapstone. This will look nice in a bathroom. Amazing. So store this. Get for where we need to be. We even need this. It's for 56. Yeah, we kind of passed that at this point. So we don't need this gray limestone. So we can sell this to a stone shop. I think is these guys here. Ores, rocks, yep. Teleport down to there. Would make the most sense. We have no use for this. So we get half experience. That's completely useless. I want to make these pink soapstone figurines, which we just got. View rewards. Mine pink soapstone. There you go. Okay. Might even have more of these in the various boxes and stuff. Not too worried about it. Also not too worried about just money in general here. It's mostly working out. So, the gray limestone. Only 69 silver for the raw materials. Definitely is worth at least a bit more-ish, probably. Actually make it into stuff. Well, that's okay. Okay. Mining. The granite is all the way up there at the end. Pink soapstone is right here. Let's go get it. I'm gonna do this until 70, where we get the Shinerium that we need for making these things, at least for now. Really should look a little bit further ahead. Make sure we're actually getting all the minor bits that we need. Case by case basis, I suppose. It's looking like it should be relatively reasonable minor levels for getting all the things we need for getting the other things that we need. That's a good time to actually get the levels up here too, so that's fine. Pink soapstone. Mine it. Amazing. Okay. Trying to make too much sparks off this, igniting all this gas in this grotto. My goodness. Not a thing. But anyways, get our first time bonus XP from this. 1,000. Amazing. And this is used 62 stonemason, which is precisely where we are. So that's perfect. 23.5 hours of pink soapstone. That's 21.1 boxes and 85,000 XP. That is level 68 miner. Can now mine Rigic Adathril ore. I thought it was mint green. No, it doesn't taste of mint. Good to know. I need to put this in storage. This is rock based. There is stone storage down here. Probably about as good as we're gonna get. There is a storage rift over here. That's roughly the same distance away. Alright. Let's go put this down here, come back, mine some more. Almost 24 hours of pink soapstone. 21.3 boxes, 85,000 miner XP. Level 70 miner. Now mine Firefly Shinerium. Used for 56 to 60. That one? Maybe? Stop it. Okay. Well, we have this soapstone now. We can do some stonemason stuff, I guess. What were we trying to do? We need to fix this. Beyond. I've reached there. It's gonna fix this. I needed the mine and stuff though. What are we doing? Let's go put this in storage. Trying to get hit by these. I mean, we've got this soapstone, we might as well use it. So we don't have the levels yet. I think we need the next thing that we're about to get in order to make use of the next thing. Or something. We were in here. They were in here. Trying to forge this. It says 67 blacksmith, but it doesn't update the quest for some reason. So we're 67 blacksmith, we're at 57. Next passive is Shinerium jewelry. The recipe. Firefly Shinerium. Which we just got the miner level here, but we don't have a knowledge point right now. So we're just gonna go use the rocks. That's fine. That's potentially still gonna be useful. Stonemason stuff. It's something. So we have time to go and get what we need here. We don't have quite the 24 hours and everything, but that's fine. Soapstone. Auto withdraw. Let's go make some stuff out of this. Let's have this. 67 stonemason to make terracotta. Back. Info. Did you just really smash up an antique? We need to fix it. Interesting. This apart for that. It's not updating the quest information here for some reason. 67. Yeah. We need to do this anyways. Perfect. We'll make some more of these. 67. We're gonna get to the eagle statue sculpture, but I don't need it technically. We have 2 days of this. That's gonna get us to 64, 66. We just need to buy a few more rocks. It should be good. 1,000 bonus XP. Lovely. 21 hours, 48 minutes of pink soapstone figurines. That's 19.5 boxes of figurines. 74,000 stonemason XP. As level 64 stonemason. No unlocks whatsoever here. It's fine. One more until the next one. That's alright. Stop that. And go sell these. This is useful for selling. That's pretty much it. Okay. 64. We need to get to, I think it said 67. Days between these and all that. Still some sold stuff. And we need some knowledge points too. I guess a day for it. Sell, not the pink soapstone. You sell the actual materials over to this guy. Sell the pink soapstone, 133 silver. Not shabby. And put the rocks away here. We need to get more knowledge points. Currently working from gatherer stuff, because the coins are not helpful. I haven't even gotten any of those yet. View it on the map. Soil Mound, Mushroom Grove. Something. Get the bonus XP, even though we don't really need it. Be more interested in getting all the active XP and things. So look at the Soil Grove. That's up this way. Soil Mound, Mushroom Grove. That's here. Got all this stuff. Alright. We'll go over there when we need to. For now, we're down at the Fern Junction in the lumber clearing. Right into the storage rift. It's a good spot. Do that so we have some more knowledge points. We got the Flashinarium we need to get. That'll be 1. And get another 200% for later. That should be good. We're gonna get the next passive here, not till 40. That's a good amount of time. If we get to 38, we're gonna need to get leaks, but we'll see. Let's get over to the forest and get some knowledge points. There's 100% for the Firefly Shinerium. There we go. Just gonna keep getting more. Got level 38 Gatherer, so I can do banded leaks. Well, that is at the thin trail and the narrow path all the way up there. Great. All the way there for right now? Probably not. We'll just finish this 200% with the last handful of white clover here. We're at 197%, so we're basically there. Queue all these up, and we should have it. And that'll be all the knowledge points we need for at least a little bit here. So that'll be good. And with that done, it's back to the stonemason stuff. 22 hours, 24 minutes of pink stone figurines, 20.1 maids, 76,000 XP. So 65 stonemason, you can now fabricate a 321 to 575 double-headed hammer. No need to worry about which is the hitting end. That's good. Nowhere close to 321 combat, so not even something we would do. That's very close to 66 stonemason there. That's something. Let's sell some stuff or something. Just doing a little more of this. Need to get to 67. Basically gonna be there. We just need enough more rocks for that. Do we have more in here? 0. Okay. That should be good. Sell these, buy up to the roughly the amount. Unfortunately, we can't purchase partial boxes. That's right. I think we're gonna have the full time, maybe, maybe not. Sell the figurines. Money isn't really an issue currently either. Depends what we're doing, I guess. Alright. Pink soapstone. You have basically 3, 4, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20.8. So we're missing out on 0.8 for my full 24 hours. We might not get that. That should be good. Enough experience. Enough rocks. We have run out of pink soapstone. As expected. After 23 hours and 16 minutes, or less. 12.8 statues, 79,000 XP. Well, that is level 67 stonemason. Can now sculpt eagle statues. An eagle in a dramatic pose. Technically, we could do that. Technically, we're not going to do that. Let's get the settings back here again. It's fine. Use item. Make this pot again. Don't know how to make these fragments into anything useful yet. You'll need some help. Alright. That's okay. Guess this is right. We'll go sell these statues at least. And then we needed to do blacksmithing. Let's see this whole thing here. You see the whole thing? Kinda. Move some stuff around. Anyways, we're gonna do some blacksmithing, passive, Shinerium jewelry. But we needed the Shinerium, so we're gonna go mining. Perfect. Okay. Sell this. Sell those. Love it. And quests. So that's not the levels we need for this yet, but that's alright. This is moved around. This is just down here now. It's fine. Anyway. Look how little that is. Wild. Anyways. Settings. In the rugged passage. Back up here again. Just where we need to be. Shinerium. Now we can get fancier Shinerium. Look at that. Okay. Teleports. Settings. Don't run into any tentacles here. Right in here. Rugged passage. Go to the wrong place. This is passive Shinerium in the walls. Mine, Firefly Shinerium. Okay. And there you go. Get our first time bonus here. Should be good. $1,167 XP. Shiny. Look at that. 24 hours of Firefly Shinerium. Full 21.6 boxes, 94,000 XP. Pretty good. Full 72 miner. Now mine average flint. Flint is one of the first rocks that the people of Adathria figured out how to use. Amazing. Stop mining. Alright. Privacy settings. Other things. Yeah. Settings. Okay. Move stuff around. Map is face north. We're facing also north. Something like that. Store this and then go mine more of it. There you go. Should be good. 23 and a bit hours, 20.9 boxes, 92,000 XP. That's good for a level 74 miner. One more level for the next unlock, which is just a time thing for brimstone for stuff. But the question is, do we have enough of this? For 56 to 60? Look at the blacksmith passives. We're already at 57. Shinerium jewelry necklace. We need to see what that's used for. Can't see the recipe for it. This new Shinerium here. Look at the info on this. 56 to 60. I think that means it's used in the 60. So this is what we need until level 67. I think, based on this information. I'm just gonna keep on mining it. About 22 hours for 19.7 boxes and 86,000 XP. Last level 75 miner. Can now mine monoclinic brimstone. It's very pointy. If you want to do explosive stuff in these. Real question is how that all works with that. How the ventures really tie into train and things. Definitely something to consider. We still need more ore though. Also, updates have happened. We're gonna worry about that later. Deposit stuff. Here's stuff with an update that's happened. Game update means that some items in the game either no longer exist or have been reduced in value. So you do not lose money as a result of this change. You've received 417 silver. Alright. We'll worry about that later. So we're also here mining Firefly Shenurium for 24 hours, basically. 21.63 boxes, 93,000 XP. Well, that is level 77 miner. Can now mine Soft Heart Alabaster. Destined to be candlesticks. Presumably make candlesticks out of that. Damn it. Alright. Use the camera in a way that makes sense. Go put this away. Or I guess go use this for making stuff. Because now we have what we need for this Firefly Shenurium. Also use the 60. Beautiful. Ore box. Get out the extra tiny bit of it. Auto withdraw. Fill it up. Foraging. Use this jewelry bench. Is that the complete other side of things here? Bet it is. Jewelry benches. Yep. Alright. So that means we teleport to the deep part of the mine. Amazing. So we're going past all the enemies here. Okay. Got knowledge points for stuff too. Don't think we need the Outmaster right now, so we're not going to worry about it. Just get up here to make our Shenurium jewelry pendants here. So we had bought some or had some of this before we did one or something. I don't know. Enough. We know enough. This will start getting us up towards the level that we needed for this. We got the fragments here. I've reached the beginning of the Beyond. And we went further past the beginning of the Beyond. Figured some stuff out. What do we need for this? And here, this 67 blacksmith. We were at 57. Alright. Let's make that 10 levels here. That's going to take the amount of days it takes. Almost 24 hours of Shenurium pendants. 21.2 necklace boxes. 72,000 blacksmith XP. That is level 59 blacksmith. Now forged 286 to 545 metal javelins. Spear designed to be thrown away. Amazing. Can't use them. And now, need to go and sell jewelry here. It's sold at the shop over here, I believe. Info on it. Try these jewelry trading. Yep. That's just right over here. And then we pick up more ore, Shenurium, and make some more. See how we're doing in terms of money right now. We can technically spend money in spots where we don't have the thing. We got a solid almost 7 gold here. We can also buy some capes, because we got all these level 50 plus skills here. Yep. We only have the 1 cape still. There's a box for capes, so we could definitely switch between them if we wanted to. That could be nice. Do we have any... I think there's like a area cape too. So we get the Hopeport one, Mount of Mantuman one. We got a couple still lower level skills, but that's alright. Ores. Mores. Make. Okay. Almost 24 hours for 21.3 boxes, 72,000 XP. Level 61 blacksmith. Now craft Shenurium necklaces. Shenurium isn't an expensive metal, but still looks nice as jewelry. Okay. So stop this. Then we can make pendants. pendant? Stop. I need to research it first, of course. Also not gonna be able to make it because we don't have the space for it. We'll put one of these away. How's it? Levels, rewards. Shanirium jewelry necklace thing. There you go. And now we can make it. Make the first one and then go sell the necklaces and pick up more ore. Okay. That'll do nicely. Get the bonus first time XP here too. Lovely stuff. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Look at that. Nice jewelry. I got some pendants. I got some necklaces. Amazing. The full 24 hours of Shanirium necklaces. Full 21.6 and 77,000 XP. That is level 63 blacksmith. Now forge a 306 to 565 metal heater shield. Has fashion and shields that we can't wield. Ran out of Firefly Shanirium. 20.4, 73,000 XP. Well, that's level 65 blacksmith. Now forge a 316 to 575 longsword. Traditional knight's weapon for knights that aren't us. And that puts us in a spot here where we have no more Firefly Shanirium. We still need to do another round of this. I'm gonna have to go and purchase some and then take the teleports to get all the way back here again. Because the shop is on the other side of the mines. Yay. 22 hours, 23 minutes, 20.1, 72,000. Well, that is level 66 blacksmith. One more level for the next unlock. Oh, we're so close. How much more XP is that? 209. We just tried to make one actual thing here that would accomplish it. But we'd have to have, like, materials and stuff for that. View the recipe. Carbonase. Maybe. Forge. And try to do something here. It's all just metals. We might be able to accomplish something. Or just make anything, anything. Metal javelins. That is Avlucine Carbonase. And the heater shield. Avlucine Carbonase. And the longsword. Great Flonium. Okay. Do we have any of those things? Got gold. Iron. Shanirium. Answer is no. No, we have none of those things. We'll just finish it with the passive here. We have a tiny bit extra Shanirium. Enough to get us to 67 at least. That's what we need. For everything. If we were just a few minutes later, we'd already be done. 191. This gives 18. Alright. Gonna take a little bit. And there it is. 67 blacksmith. Now craft silver earrings. Ear bling. Game. And with that, stop here. Put this in here just so we can sell it later. Go sell all these. Maybe even just actually make the lever here. With our level 67. In theory, we should have all the levels we need here now. Is that Pacha Beast? We just don't know how to make this vase. Or anything. Reforge the lever. There you go. An unattached lever isn't going to do any leverage at the moment. Okay. We gotta put that back. It's all far too large. We'd have it that direction. Yeah, whatever. Sell all this jewelry. Get some money for that. Did have to spend some money buying the last chunk of ore there, so this will be some of our money back, I think. We generally lose money, but we got money to spend, so that's okay. Alright. Let us get to where we need to put the lever at, which is all the way over here. Make it work. Let's go through here, get to the cave of spinning around, and continue from there. See what we can do. Should be able to get this done here now, in theory. Away we go. We got the slimy fire toads, amazing. Okay. Here. Now we can cross. Should be good here. Yep. Alright. Here's the beginning of Beyond. The Centipatra Beast is. Squeeze through the gap. Continue past the start of the beginning of the Beyond. Even made it to the middle of the Beyond and the end of the Beyond. Through that puzzle, through this area. Use item on a cave pig. Let's first do some lever stuff. Leverage in this area. Attach the lever. Push the lever. Turn the handle. And we are across. Ish. We did all of this. Put this down here. To get over to orange grass. Alright, good. Weave orange grass. You don't know what to weave the grass into. Okay. Search this fern. Do the lever stuff, do the crank handle stuff. I had a pot earlier that we smashed. I don't know how to weave this grass. I don't know what to do with this pot. Search the fern for nothing else. Okay. Go to the back of the Beyond. Nothing really in here. Do you have a pig though? Do something with that. Only real thing that's in here, I suppose. Tentacle-like leaves. There's a trough. Some vines. Comp. I found these vines. Quite sticky. Use them on a cave pig. What kind of piece of grass are hard to balance on a pig? Sticky pig. Okay. So trough this. Nope. Nothing. Okay. So all these pieces up here still. Aperture to the beyond. There's the aperture to the beyond. Info on the trough. Ancient container. In order to weave the grass into. Nothing from the pot yet. Add some extra features to the cave pig. Sure. Let's see if we can get more info about what's happening here. Because we went to the other side here. We can report back what we have found. We found a pig, pretty much. That counts as something, right? Probably. Okay. Jumping out there. Let us see here. we need to figure out what to do with these and what these other pieces are. We're gonna weave this into something. We're gonna craft this into something. I'm past some skeletons. There is a store drift. More of those. Talk about that later. Apple cores. Alright. Hey, thanks for tidying up our trash. No problems. Morning. Is it morning? I assume so. We've been here so long I've completely lost track of time. What are you guys up to? Under the Xenopantra Beast. What is the Xenopantra Beast? Ferocious hideous beast has the body of a pig, green sticky tentacles on its back, it's an orange maid, and trapezoid-shaped scales. Just seem to be standing around. Most of what hunting involves, Xenopantra Beast's lifestyle involves sometimes merging with the soul, so the tales say. I'll leave you to your endeavors. Okay. So now we know we need to weave this. Yes, we do. We need to weave it into that. One in. It goes up to something else. So when you're back, we caught the beast. That's so important. For the glory, who stands for goblins. I was going to call this kind of the vague and asked if it's important. She said yes. I'm the diviner now, not Skogu, and I say it's no longer important. I'm not sure that makes sense. If once foretold something, that means it's going to happen. I'm sure we can change that. It's not like a real diviner. That's something they suggest. Just going to rather than a newcomer. Over Skogu, already did that. Get the apple cores now. What other options are there? Leave it to it. Nope. Back. It's important. Okay. It's up to all those. I'm supposed to fix this pot either. Or why we would need to fix a pot. It's also a question, I suppose. Can we talk to you again to get the new reading or something? Something like that, probably. Okay. All the way down in here. Bones, come to the bang. Also come here when they're worried about the future. And look the most of the secret she's hold. You can see hunters. No, not this. It's just regular. Okay. It's not accomplishing much. Okay. Can we craft these yet? Can you make these from? Weave these yet? You weave the grass into that. And put the scales in there. Lure the pig with the apple cores. They'll have a eureka moment or something. It's right next to the entrance here. So that's the best we can really do currently. That's alright. Cross up here. Podium cave. Nice if we can get this set up in a way that we can just cross. Be inconvenient having to do that every single time. Made it through the eagle gate. Made it through the pipes. Now it's just pig stuff. Use that one trough. Of course. You have some food, little piggy. Appreciate that. Item, grass. This on the pig. Just weave it into. Weave it into the beard. And push the pig. Random friends for no use on the pig. Anything you need to make from these yet? Push it. I realized the song that was about, yeah. Crikey, it's the Zetapasha beast. Does have some Zetapasha beast-like qualities. But doesn't entirely match the description of a Zetapasha beast. This is something else. Yep. And came back for the apples. Oh, you got back here quickly. And now... I wonder what they made of that. We already talked to them. Leave it. They're gonna tell us that it needs the scales and the beard, and then we're gonna have to actually make it. It's fine. Extra steps. We can just jump through the hole too. That'd be convenient. That'd be a nice shortcut. But also kind of ruin the illusion of the mythical Zetapasha beast coming through. And all that. That's okay. Running around. Fire toad. Skeleton. Huh. Her earlobes aren't that pointy. Hey, it's that human again. Is anything interesting coming out of that hole yet? Yes, a creature. Never seen before. It's quite exciting. Is it possibly actually the Zetapasha beast? No, it doesn't match Scuba's picture. It did have tentacles. It didn't have an orange mane. Didn't have terracotta trapezoid scales. There's a picture of Zetapasha beast. It's interesting to know. Went to the goblins. And that pushed the cave pig through the hole. Or the map, they said couldn't be it because it didn't look like it. Maybe because it came with a picture one. Because the goblins needs tentacles, orange mane, terracotta scales. Just don't know what to look at. I'll go find the picture. I'm gonna get it just right. Cave of the future. It's over here. Okay. Let's see this picture of the beast. Trying to recreate a Zetapasha beast. Here you have a picture. Surely you can't create life. How on Danthria would you make a whole Zetapasha beast? No, I can't make life, but I think I might be able to disguise a cave pig. How intriguing. Maybe that is what the universe wants. You may have a picture of the beast. Thanks. Inspect it. You observe what the scales and mane of this impressive beast look like. And now we know how to do things. Weave it. And that is an orange mane. Pretty good approximation of a Zetapasha beast mane. In my reference picture, I don't know how to make Zetapasha scales. If someone knows about stonemasonry can help me. Alright. Stone guys. I mean, we're the stone guys. We can figure it out. 67. Anyways. Stone, stone. This is the spot for it. Should be good. Corner. I'd like to make some Zetapasha beast scales. I don't know what they look like. Can you show me some sort of reference? Items, picture. I think some Zetapasha beast scales look like this. You have anything to make them out of? Piece of terracotta. Perfect. There's a bench here. I can show you how to make the scales. Terracotta. Scales. Trapezoidal. And all that. And there we go. Under X and Skies, we make some terracotta scales. Alright. Now I just need to go attach these all to a cave pig. Then push it into a hole. Brilliant. So I'm missing one item here. Could be something. Okay. Should be good. Took some high levels there. We also would have needed a higher level stone masonry if we didn't already finish that previously. Got there. All that levels. 279 in the mines. My goodness. 77, 68, 67, 67. Pretty high levels. Comparatively. Or whatever. Let's go finish up this pig. And finish up this quest. Use item. The main. Looks perfect. Use item. The scales. Very much like a Zetapasha beast, but actually a cave pig. There you go. Hey. That's what I realized. It's something this crikey, it's the Zetapasha beast. It does have some Zetapasha beast-like qualities. In fact, that's all the Zetapasha. Kill it. Capture it. Has all the qualities. Ta-da. Okay. Are you convincing enough fake Zetapasha beast? Well, that they thought it was real and have captured it. Amazing. It's gonna be still over here. We have like a pen for it or something right here. Cage cabin. Something to help moving it over there. Have to pick it up. Last inventory slot for the quest. Could be. Could be. Okay. Back past the skeletons again. And here we are. A cave pig. Very much like a Zetapasha beast, but actually a cave pig. Look, we finally caught. Hey, look, we finally caught the beast. They said we couldn't do it. They won't be laughing at us now. Are we going back to your day jobs now? Yeah, someone left to put on a brew. Wobbleg is coming home. Fantastic. Anything else? Yeah. Back to the mines. Amazing. At the stonemasonry room. Wongster at the stonemasonry room would be happy about it. Alright. Well, there you go. They did it. Ish. Have we spoken to the guys yet? Yep. We have returned from our quest victorious. Behold the legendary Zetapasha beast. Is it real? We should put it proudly on display in the cage near the marketplace. This better mean you'll stop spending all your time hunting. I'm not sure. The mission was so successful, maybe we should do it full time. Depends on what the bones say. Bones have yielded their judgment. That will result in doom and disaster. Should avert from this path at all costs. My goodness. The Zetapasha beast. Nice one. You restored the goblin hunters to come home and completed the Zetapasha beast quest. Use of goblin armory merchants. 59,400 boneright, blacksmith, and stonemason XP. Find out what the goblin armor merchants are. Level 69 boneright, another level to get anything. 68 blacksmith, another level to get anything. 69 stonemason. February 341 to 585 throwing clubs. More aerodynamic than they look. Can't wield them because we're too low level. But in theory, useful in the future. Discover. Woblegs Armory. Armory. Well, I guess I'm back here now. So if you wanted to sell me weapons, then you can. Let's trade. I think your backpack between sold to the shop. So we can sell weapons here, I guess. And another one up here at this, and another one over there. This is a more convenient spot to offload the weapons that you're making. Maybe up another one in the bone area there. Go back to the grind after my adventure. Do you have any weapons or armor to sell? I have no armor to sell because I don't have the ability to make armor. Could technically sell them stuff to him, I guess. Just get from combat. Or I'm gonna just put it all in the quartermaster. Just sell it all from there. There's nowhere to really. I think there is changes how stones work or something. There's been some changes. New things. Quest complete. All quests complete. Amazing. Man. It's actually some stuff to look at. And botanist, which is new. Replaced the previous one, which was gatherer. Stuff has changed. New stuff. New things. So we will look into that. Rob. I'm gonna sell armor, weapons, and sound attributes hero. It's me, by the way. Nope. There you go. Yeah. Botanist. And related changes. I suppose we need to get some passive going here. Minor for now, I guess. Until next time. Goodbye.